I want to teach you two different ways to design notebooks to sell on Amazon KDP. These are free methods to help you design customized composition notebooks. If you leave your notebooks blank, every other person on Amazon KDP is leaving their notebooks blank. The best you can do to attract buyers is to customize your own composition notebook. So I don't want to waste much time. Let's get right into the video. If this is your first time here and you like videos like this, quickly subscribe to my channel because I'll be posting more videos on how to make money online, especially on Amazon KDP. My name is Legal Naira, and all I do every day is to teach you how to make money online using free tools. Now, just like every other design, anytime you want to design or create any interior for Amazon KDP, there are two things to consider. First, is the document going to have bleed or it won't have bleed? And second, what size am I going to create this book? What is the size being requested for by customers? If you find out these two things, then you are good to go. So now, to create composition notebooks or notebook journal, we are going to be using two different free tools. One, Canva, and two, Pixabay. The first thing we want to do is to first of all determine the size of our book. And today I want to tell you that the book size that sells the most is 8.5 by 11. This is because it is big enough, wide enough to take to school or to meetings or for jotting, anything you want to do. This book size sells the most. And the number of pages that sells the most is 100 to 120 pages. If you have your book size as 8.5 by 11 and with 100 to 120 pages, and then you have a very attractive design, I tell you, you will make a lot of sales on Amazon KDP. Let's get right into the video. The first thing we want to do is to first of all go to Canva to get our interior size. You go straight to your Canva. So now we are on Canva, and the first thing you want to do is to create your custom size. You click on custom size, then you input the size that you want for your book interior. This is going to be in inches. Click on it, and then you change the 8.5, 11, and you click on create design. After you click on create design, Canva will load up the exact page size for you, and what we have here is 8.5 by 11. So the next thing you want to do is to start creating your interior, your notebook interior. The first method I'll be discussing with you right now is the notebook method without bleed. So this book is not going to have bleed. You go to elements, click on line. Now it loads up this line on your design page. All you need to do is to first of all reduce the opacity, the thickness of this line. Reduce it by clicking here. You can make it 3. As you can see, increase it. When you are increasing it, Canva gives you a border. That border is enough to create a no bleed notebook. Just use the same border, okay? When you are creating it, as you are extending the line, Canva brings out a border on your page. So just extend the line to the exact size of the border Canva has provided. So you move that up, you move it up to the exact line where the Canva border stops. Then you click on Ctrl D to duplicate that, or you can just copy and paste by clicking on the line, copying it by pressing Ctrl C, and pasting it again by pressing Ctrl V. Or if you don't like shortcuts like me, you can just click on this plus sign here. Click on this plus sign, you get another one. The more you click, the more you get more lines. So you are going to bring the next line down to the last line in the border Canva has created. So you go back to the first line and then you keep clicking the plus sign, or you keep clicking Ctrl V to paste more lines. Just keep clicking it like this. You'll be seeing more lines that looks scattered, but don't worry, we're going to have everything set right now. So you keep clicking. So when you click to the point where you get a reasonable amount of lines, you highlight everything. You highlight all the lines on the page, go to position, click on tidy up. Boom, we have our lines ready, and this is our notebook ready. This is very simple. As you can see, we have created the first page of our notebook. The next thing we want to do to customize this notebook is by adding some elements inside this notebook. For example, let's search something like a leaf. These are simple leaves that we can use. You can just click on this one. It appears on the page. You change the color to black. Okay, can move it to somewhere here. Then you reduce the opacity, the thickness, reduce it. Look at this transparency tool here. You click on it, reduce it, as you can see. Then you move it backwards. Position, back, and it has gone to the back. Okay, now your notebook is not just a plain notebook like every other notebook on Amazon KDP. You can decide to put two of that in your book. Click on it, click on the plus sign, reduce it, and then you can bring it here, then flip. As you can see, this is fine. Okay, another thing you can do to customize your book is that you can click on the first line and reduce it, make sure it is still straight, and then you write something like date. So the person using this book can have a space to put date. Just click on this date, can make it italics, click on it, click on italics, bring it up, can reduce the size. Let's make it 20. That's too small. We can make it 25. Okay, this is good. As you can see, this book already looks customized. It is not like every other plain notebook on Amazon. You can use this same method for sports notebooks. You can decide to put a basketballer in your background. You can decide to put, let's say you're creating the book for anything in your background. So now the next thing we want to do, we have our first page now. We want to create the number of pages we want. It's very simple. Just keep clicking on the duplicate page icon here. If you click on it, you have a second page. Click on it again, a third page. Click on it again, a fourth page. Click on it again, a fifth page. Now we want to create 100 pages. What do you do to make it fast? You simply click on this number here, this grid view. You click on the grid view. It will display the 5 pages you've just duplicated. All you need to do is to highlight it, highlight all, copy, Ctrl C, and then Ctrl V to paste. As you can see, we already have 12 pages. As you can see, our notebook is almost ready. We already have 30 pages. If you keep clicking, Ctrl V, as you keep pasting, the number of pages keeps increasing, and this is how you would keep pasting till you arrive at 100 pages. Now, if you are on phone and you want to duplicate like this, you can't copy and paste like this. The only option you have is the plus sign. Just keep clicking on the duplicate sign till you arrive at 100 pages. Now we have finished creating our notebook interior. Isn't this simple? It's very, very simple. Now the next thing we want to do is to rename this page. So we have notebook 8.5 by 11, no bleed. This way, we can always identify our notebook anywhere we save it. You can even add something like leave notebook, so it will be easy to identify. Leave notebook 8.5 by 11, no bleed. The next thing you want to do now, after you arrive at 100 pages, is to download this book. Let's quickly download this. You click on share, download, and you always download as PDF print. Okay, PDF print, number of pages. Oh, we're able to do 40 pages, but in your case you need to do 100 to 120 pages. Now if you are using a free version of Canva, you can only create 100 pages at a time. If you want to create 120 pages, you have to merge 100 pages and create another 20 pages to merge. We will do that in this video when we are creating the second type of book. So now we have 40 pages. Just click on download and the book is already downloading. Now let's quickly check out our book. This is our notebook. As you can see, it's very fine. You see? Now let me show you the second method to create a notebook. Now this time we want to create a notebook that has bleed. The first time we just finished creating a notebook without bleed. Now we want to create a notebook that has bleed. Just like in my previous video that I said, when a book has bleed or an interior is going to have bleed, you must account for the bleed. This is the part where the machine is going to cut off, and bleed means that the content of this book or the elements in your book flows to the end or flows to all the edges of this book. When you have a book like this, you must add a little inch to the interior because the machine or the cutter that is going to cut it should not cut important parts of your book. So now the next thing we want to do is to go on Google to ask Google what is the size or bleed for a book or an interior that is 8.5 by 11. Now this is it. Bleed size for 8.5 by 11. We have a standard paper 8.5 by 11. So Google is telling us that the book must be 8.625 by 11.125. So we go back to Canva. On Canva, we are going to put 8.625 by 11.125. So now we have 8.625 by 11.125. Click on create design. Canva is going to load up the page again. So this time we're going to change the name again to Leave Notebook with Bleed. Now, this time, the element or the line of this notebook is going to flow to the end, to all edges of the book. There are two different ways to do this. One, you can use the same line method that we used before by clicking on Element, Line, reduce the opacity of the line, that's the thickness of the line, make it 3, then you take it up. Canva has given us a border to use, but this time, because it's going to have bleed, you see that it's going to flow to the end of the book. Okay, do the same, click it and click on the plus sign and then you take it down. As you can see, we have two lines on this book. You click on the first one, click the plus sign to duplicate it as many times as possible. Okay, you can also use your shortcut Ctrl V to duplicate it. Now we have a lot of lines. You highlight it, highlight everything on the page, go to positions, tidy up, click on tidy up, boom, and this is our notebook. This time you will notice that the lines flows across all edges of the book on the two sides. With this, we say this book has bleed. Now, if you remember, we accounted for the bleed by adding 625 to the width and 125 to the height of this book. This is the first method. This book is ready. The only thing you want to do now is to do what we did the other time by reducing the first one and adding date to it. Just go to text, click this and write date. I like it in italics and then put it where you want to put it. Remember, we're still doing a leave notebook, so let's just still search for leave. Click on elements. Oh, the leaf is still there. Just click on it, change the color to black, reduce the thickness and transparency. You can rotate it. This time let's change the position, put it here, can increase the size a little. Okay, then take it back, position backwards. This is fine. Now this is the first method. The second method to do this is that let's delete everything here. Now we have an empty page. The second method to do this is that you click on text tool, like you want to write something, click on this, then you hold your shift and then underscore. Just click shift and underscore and it will create all the lines for you. Just hold shift and underscore. You will see it creating the lines for you by itself. Okay, you can do this with your phone by tapping the underscore. As you are tapping the underscore, you will see that it's creating more lines for you. As you can see, I'm holding shift and I'm holding underscore right now. That's why it's creating the lines for me like this. This is how it's going to create the complete lines on this page. Let's continue to fill up the page. As you can see, our lined notebook is ready. Let's customize it with something else this time. Go to elements. Let's search for pen, for example. Now I want to add this pen to my book. I'll just reduce the size and put it wherever I want to put it. Send it backwards, okay, and then reduce the opacity. So you can see we have a pen in our book. You can even put it anywhere you want to put it. You can do it like this, make it a little bigger, and boom, your book is ready. The next thing you want to do is to click the plus sign to duplicate this page as much as you want. If you want to create 70 pages, you just click it 70 times. If you want to create 80 pages, you click it 80 times. Click like that until you arrive at the number of pages you want. So let's say we want to use Pixabay to get pictures. That is, if you don't get the exact picture you want on Canva, you can always get pictures from Pixabay. Now, let's go to Pixabay to get a nice picture that we can use as the background of our notebook to make it different from every other plain notebook on Amazon. Let's say we want to create a notebook for football lovers or football fans. So we just type something like football. Remember, we are looking for a black and white image. So you click images here and change it to illustrations. Then you look for a simple black and white image that you can use. I would prefer a picture. Okay, this one is nice. I like this one. This is nice too. But I want something that's... Okay, let's just go for this one. Click on it. Click on download. But before you download any picture from Pixabay, always check the attribution. You would see free for commercial use, no attribution required. That is the kind of picture you should download. Always check this, because this simply means that there is not going to be any copyright claims on this picture. So download the picture by clicking on free download. Now we have successfully downloaded this picture. Now we head straight to Canva to use it on our customized notebook. Yeah, this is Canva. You click on uploads, upload files, downloads, and this is our image. You just click on it and it will appear on your page. All you need to do, just like the way we did the other time, you just reduce it so it won't be too big on this page. Send it backwards by clicking on position backwards and then reduce the thickness or the opacity. Click this transparency tool and reduce the transparency tool like this. This way you can see that we have a footballer on the background of this notebook. Now imagine a football lover looking for a notebook to buy, and then he sees one plain notebook and sees another one that has a footballer on the background. Which one do you think he would buy? This is how to increase notebook sales on Amazon. All you need to do now is to duplicate this page to the number of pages you want your book to be by clicking this duplicate page as many times as you want. Okay, let's say we want to create a 120 page notebook for this football lovers composition notebook. All you need to do is to first of all create 20 pages by clicking this 20 times. Now we have 20 pages of this book ready. The next thing we want to do is to first of all save this 20. To save this 20, change the name Football Notebook Bleed 20 pages. Then you download these 20 pages first. I'll tell you why at the end of this video. Always download as PDF print. Remember, PDF print. 20 pages, download. Let's save it on our desktop. After downloading 20 pages, you now come back to your books and create the remaining 100 pages. So from these 20 pages, you click on this grid view here. click on it, and then it loads up 20 pages of your book. All you need to do now is to highlight all by clicking Ctrl A, Ctrl C, and then Ctrl V. We have 40 pages now. Do it again, Ctrl V again. We have 60 pages, Ctrl V again, 80 pages, and Ctrl V again to make it 100 pages. Now we have 100 pages of our football lover notebook. Now we have to save this again because we need to merge the 20 pages and the 100 pages. This is because if you are using the free version of Canva would not allow you create more than 100 pages per time. So this is how we first of all created 20 pages and then another 100 pages. Then we have another free tool that we would use to merge both together to become 120 pages. So you download this page, this 100 pages now, rename it and write 100 pages so it does not mix up with the first one. Click on share, download, PDF print, all pages, then you click on download. Save it on desktop again. Now we've successfully downloaded 20 pages and another 100 pages. We need to go and merge them together to become 120 pages. So we head straight to a website called ilovepdf.com. ilovepdf.com. Once you're on the website, you don't even need to register. Just click on merge PDF. Click on it. You can also do this with your phone. It's very easy. Then you click on select PDF. Then it's asking us to pick the PDFs we want to merge. You click on desktop where we saved the documents, look for it. We have football notebook 20 pages and football notebook 100 pages. Click on open. These are the two books we want to merge together. If we have more books to add, you just click on this plus sign and then it will ask you to add it. Now, once you're done, you click merge PDF. As you can see, it's already merging the PDF and our PDF is ready for download. 120 pages. Just click on downloads and then our PDF is downloading. It has even finished downloading. So let's open it and see if the number of pages is up to 120. Open, and this is our football lovers notebook. As you can see it here, it's saying 120 pages. This is how to merge PDFs together to give more than 100 pages, which is the limit for Canva. So now our interior is ready. It is time to design our book cover. For notebooks, there's a lot of competition on KDP. So what you want to do is to make sure that your notebook stands out. The design must be very fine and it must go straight to the point. If you are designing a notebook for footballers, make sure that the cover is not just plain. It should have something to depict football. Maybe a pitch or a player trying to kick the ball, or something that shows that this book is for football lovers. So what you want to do now is to first of all get the size for our cover. Now this time we want to design both the front and the back cover. Okay, so we first of all go to KDP cover calculator to get the actual size of our book cover. Here we go, and this is the cover calculator. So now it's saying binding type, it's paperback, interior type black and white, paper type white paper, page turn direction, it's going to be turning from right to left. So measurement units, inches, interior trim, we are looking for the size of our book now, and you remember our book is 8.5 by 11. Now it's asking how many pages is your book. We just type 120. Make sure you are accurate with the number of pages of your book. Then you click on calculate dimension. Now it has given us the size. So it's telling us now that the width of this book is going to be 17.52 and the height is going to be 11.25. So let's head straight to Canva to get the exact size of our book cover ready. Now we are on Canva. The first thing you want to do is to get the cover dimension. Click on create design, custom size. You first of all change this to inches, and then you go to your cover calculator to copy the width and height. that it has calculated for you. Copy this, go back to Canva and paste it here. Then you copy the height, then you copy the height, go back to Canva and paste, create design. Now, this is the size for both the front and the back cover. Okay, get a very nice and attractive picture for your book cover. Okay, and the only place that I'm sure of getting an attractive picture is Pixabay. I always use Pixabay. This is Pixabay. Now we want to design a book cover for a football lover notebook. So we just search something like football background. This is a pitch. As you can see, you look at them. As you're looking at them, to you, which one attracts you the most? That's what you should be asking yourself. I like this one in navy blue because blue is my best color. But for this video, I don't think I want to use this, although it's very fine. Maybe if I was designing my personal football notebook, I would want to use it, but I just want us to use something else. It's actually very fine. Imagine this being the front cover of a book. It's fine. Keep searching, keep searching. You can use this, you can use this, you can use anyone. Okay, I like this or this. Let's see this one. I think I like this one though. Let me check this one out first. Okay, let's go with this. I didn't like it at first, but I think we should go with it. It's very fine. So once you see it and you like it, you check the attribution. Free for commercial use, no attribution required. Download. Now we have downloaded the picture for our cover. We head straight to Canva. We want to upload the picture we just downloaded. You click on uploads, upload file, downloads, and this is our picture. You just click on it to appear on the page. This is it. Before now, you have to first of all download the template that KDP cover calculator gave you. So this is KDP cover calculator. You click on download template. We have downloaded the template. Then you open it. This is our template. This one that is PNG is the one we want to use now. You click on it, you copy it. When you go back to Canva, we want to import the template that was sent to us by KDP that we just downloaded. Click on upload files, go to your desktop where you saved it and look for it. This is it here. Just double click it and it will open on your Canva. So you click on it, it appears on your page. You just use it to fill up the page accurately. Now we did this because there is a border where our interior or cover must not touch, and this is the black line. Let me zoom this a little. This black line here, the cover design must not exceed that line. So what we have to do now is to put our cover design in such a way that it will not reach or touch the black line. So you click on it and then you arrange it like this accurately to fill up the page of this book. All you need to do now is just to write on this book. Simple. Click on this. First, get maybe an element to create a box where you are going to write details or the title of this book. Element, this. So you just make sure that you position this somewhere around this right hand side, because this middle is where your book is going to be divided. Now the left hand side is the back cover, while this right hand side is the front cover. Sometimes I used to just get a box like this, reduce it and use it to, you see, Canva will create this exact center of this book for you. I just align it like this and then I'll be able to identify the exact half of my book. So with this like this, I can just pick up my pen tool, text, click on this and write football lovers. Align it to fit in like this. I'll make that navy blue. Then I can just go back to elements and select line. Put this here, plus and another one under. I'm okay with this. For me, this cover is perfect. In this case, you have to download as a PDF. Remember that in my previous videos, I used to say if you create only the front cover, you should download as a JPEG file, because we are going to use KDP cover creator to create the back cover automatically, and the cover creator only recognizes JPEG files. But if you create both the front and back cover, it means that you have to download as a PDF print file. So if you're going to download this now, you should download it as PDF print because it is both the front and the back cover. So I just wanted to do this short video to show you how to create notebooks and customize them so your book will be totally different from every other book on Amazon. So if you are interested in more videos like this, subscribe to this channel, like this video, and leave a comment in the comment section if you have any question, and I'll attend to it immediately. Thank you very much for watching this video. I'll see you in my next video.